What do we have here? What do we have here? Nitro. We're back at the shop. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Hope you guys like this RC content. More Volkswagen content's coming too. It's a lot of work. It's taking time. So we may do, you know, Adam LZ actually is doing this car week type of deal. He's getting a new car each week. Or wait, no, it's a car per day per week. Maybe we should do that with the RC cars. A little cheaper for me to do that than buy JDM cars and Porsche. But anyway, it's kind of cool he's doing that. So maybe we should do that with the RC cars. So we'll start off with today. Actually, I don't have that many different cars to show you. We'll see. But maybe we'll do that in the future. If we do that in the future, I'll get 5 cars and then randomly talk about each one and test them out on the track. So he actually rode them on the track, so we can do that. Or we can do it with the cars that I have here and see the difference. The only thing I would have to get a time-lapse thing for each car, but they're like $80 each. But we'll see. Maybe we'll drag race them. We can do it with that. Since we're into drag racing, maybe we'll just do all my 5 cars. I'll pick 5 cars and we'll do a different time, nitro and electric, and we'll test it out. I got the GNSS. We can throw those on there. I actually do sell those. They're actually out of stock, but don't forget www.oghobbiesrc.com. If you see anything on there, if you don't, message us, email us. The link will be in the bottom if you guys are interested in anything else. But let's get to the video. We have some new cars. I just bought a HPI Proceed. I know these are old. If you're like, why do you want that? It's an old classic car. It's a car actually I wanted for so long. I've had way better cars after that. Serpents, Mugens, huge, like I bought a lot of 8 scale cars and all that kind of stuff. But for some reason, getting the Proceed, it's a lot harder car to get. So I bought it in Japan. It did come with an engine, exhaust, and a gas tank. But when you buy it off Buyee, I think it is Buyee, they take that stuff away. It's prohibited. But you know, for the price I paid for it, I still got a good chassis to work with. You know, I just have to search for the engine if I want to keep it super original. Do the HPI engine. I don't know what you guys think. Should I put the HPI engine and exhaust, find that, or should I just mod it up and just make it, you know, there's better engines out there now. That was over 20 years ago. You know, Navarasi's not making anything anymore. OS still around. RB, I think it's still around. RB Concepts, all kinds. I don't know. There's some really expensive ones and some really cheap ones. But you know, should I do all original or not? But I'll show you that car, and you know, we'll get to the video that way now. So here she is, HPI Proceed. You can see how old it looks. Even the tires are cracked. The foam tires are cracked. Let me flip her this way. There she blows. Looks pretty good. I like it. So it's in great shape. Carbon fiber's not cracked, thank God. You know, they did have a clutch and everything, but unfortunately they took it. So I'm going to try to look for an engine. I actually found somebody that is located in Japan that can help me out. If I find a motor for this, I can throw it on there. So here's a small block. This is like a small block, big block 12 compared to some other ones. That would actually go on the R40. So here's that. Let me put the phone over here. So that's what it would look like. I do actually have a .21 exhaust I can put on here. I'll actually grab it over here. Here's a 748. It's a drift car I've been working on forever. I'm never finishing it. So here's the difference. This side would go bigger. But anyway, I'll probably get a new one or just polish this one. This one's in great shape. It's just kind of beat up. But I'll get something from Serpent. So here's how she will look. Look at that. Put that right there. Buy some new foam tires, get it on there. Try to find an engine. I'm going to see if I can probably just figure out this gear ratio and get a clutch set up from a Serpent maybe. I mean, who's really going to tell there? Get the flywheel and set up and try to transfer over to a Serpent, see what they have. They're still making 8-scale nitros, so, and go from there. See if I can retrofit a couple things. I mean, I know some things have, like this is plastic. I wonder if I can put an aluminum one back there. So clean this up, take the car apart. The under the chassis is not bad, it's just scuffed up, so I may be able to just sand it down and polish it, so that will look really nice. Buy some new screws. There's a couple companies out there that sell new screws. Oh, there goes the engine. So that would be pretty cool, and then go from there. So this is a really good setup of race cars that HPI made, and we'll start from right to left. So here's the RS4, Nitro RS4. I think you guys seen this before in the older videos. I was drag racing it. I was just doing and stripping gears at the same time. So this one has a regular clutch belt, doesn't have a Centex clutch on it. I believe this one does, and I got this for my buddy. He always has nice cars. I've bought a lot of nice cars from him. This thing is beat up. I've used and abused it, which it should be, but I think I'm gonna upgrade it. But as upgrade, get a newer engine, bring it down. This is like a big block 15. Put a 12 on it, enjoy it. I have an exhaust system for it. Put that on there. Put this on a side on the shelf just for show. These CVEX pipes are really rare to find, so just put it away somewhere and display it. See if I can find another carbon fiber upper deck, because this one is cracked. I cracked it. And a couple upgrades maybe. It does have CVDs all the way around. I should put some new turnbuckles on here, or I can upgrade it to the racer. Upgrade the servos. These are completely old too. I believe they're still HPI. I don't even know. But here's that. Really nice chassis on it. So this is a RS4 too. This has just been upgraded. It's not even a racer. I mean, it's probably past that now. So this needs to be cleaned up. A couple upgrades this thing needs. This is an R40. R40 was really up there. I think I showed you that in the last video. I did get the body painted. So there's that. So this thing comes with a 12. I think HPI and Navarrete came together and made a 12 together. I'm not even sure, but there's a lot of motors out there. I've had so many, I got rid of them to start this hobby shop. So here's that, and here's the Proceed. So really cool. And then of course, here's the Corrali Pan car. I'm waiting to get the I left my batteries at home. It's been really hot in here. I didn't want to keep the batteries that I've used because they're overheating, and I don't want anything to happen. So lipo packs. So got this taken care of. I put the Fly Sky receiver on here. I'm going to try this little small one, see if it's even good. It's going to be a 4S, so I'm going to have that as a 4S. The Serpent, the 748, I did some upgrades. Sorry about the AC. I'm going to try this motor. It's not probably going to work out, but I did some upgrades. Put the stock diff back in the front, and then we're going to test that out, see how fast that's going. And I know I keep talking about this thing. We're going to test this out too today. We're going to see how fast this thing can go. So we got 1, 2, 3 cars that need to be tested out. That's going to get rebuilt, so I'll keep on updating you guys on a build buy on that. And you know, anybody that has any parts for the HPI Proceed, let me know. Would like to put as original as I can. If not, it's okay. There's the R40 and there is the RS4. So again, it's gonna be awesome. All right, we are at the spot where we're gonna test this thing out. This is over here in Tampa. It's been raining non-stop in Florida, so water's all over the place. There's another spot over there that we usually test on the other side, but this is going to be it right here. Hopefully there's enough room. Possibly we'll start over there with the Serpent GT, go from there, go that way. This is going to be the first time I'm starting this out, or basically testing this car out. So it's got a 2650 I believe dash motor, hobby wing, upgraded ESC, took out the I can't remember, Dragon electronic setup. So oh yeah, Dragon. So we're gonna get this set up, put the GPS on, got that right here. Let's see how fast it goes for you guys. It shows it right there, 50 miles per hour. I don't know if you guys can see it, 50 miles per hour. So that upgrade was, and I'll throw some numbers. I think that was like maybe $150 motor, and then I gotta look up that. that 200 amp, or maybe that's less, 160 amp Hobby Wing ESC, and that guy's probably close to another 160. So we went from 35, spent another, we'll just say 300 bucks just to make it go 50. There is still plenty left. We can upgrade the batteries. We can also change the gearing and up the ESC and try to get more out of it, but the car is enjoyable. We did come up, so good to know. We are running on foam tires. Car does move pretty quick. It needs more power though. I think we can move it up, maybe with a couple some adjustments. We can bring this up to 60 miles per hour. It needs to come up to 60 miles per hour, just with a couple adjustments, or at least even more. So let's keep it going. All right, there it is, 51 miles per hour. You guys can see that, 51 miles per hour. I did just hit the curb. This is too narrow here to be testing this out, but anyway, ESC popped off the solder, but that's okay. So she's still good spirits. So we're gonna upgrade it. We're gonna change it, do a gear change. We'll at least try a gear change, and that's it. Use the same batteries, and then I think that's about it right now. Yeah, we'll just do a gear change, try that, see what happens from there. After the gear change, we'll change the batteries, or actually we can leave it. The easiest thing is, I mean, they're both easy. We can do the gear change, or I can bring this up on the ESC, bring the turbo up, or I forgot what the features are at. So we'll check that out later and see what we can do on that just to bring it up. So now I'm going to test out the Serpent 748 and go from there.